Alright everyone, we're back again with another solo Ironman challenge. Attempt number 7. Here, mostly because, if I'm gonna title this the way I am, which is something about burnout, is because I am getting a little tired of playing Lethal Company low-key. But I think it's because I'm nearing the 300-hour mark on Lethal Company, and I think with most games, that's about, or at least games that I really like, that's about when I stop playing them. Games that are around the 300-hour mark for me are Dead by Daylight, Valorant, and I think that's it, honestly. As far as like games where I have trackable in-game hours, I think the next one, there's a pretty steep drop-off. It's gotta either be Played Up or Valheim. I think both of those are around 100 hours, but yeah. I kind of took a look over some of the games I've played in the past, and a lot of them don't even reach 100 hours. I'd say most of them are around like 50 or less. So the fact that I've even played Lethal Company for this long is definitely an anomaly. I mean, it definitely helps that, did I not buy anything? Bro, I'm waiting for no reason. I just wasted like a whole hour in-game. Okay, we're just gonna go with no items then. I forgot that my plan was to go itemless on the first quota, since I was able to do just fine on the Golden Man challenge doing this. And but yeah, looking back at my catalog, I'd say one of the big factors that helps me play a game longer is whether or not my friends continue to enjoy playing it. And oh, key. And whether or not I'm able to play with them as well. And a lot of the friends that I played this game starting off with kind of just moved on super early, actually. And I was able to keep playing because of the support that I was getting on YouTube, and it was kind of it was also an anomaly that I was even playing a video game solo. Because Lethal Company is one of the few games that I've put this many hours into solo. Like, even looking through my gaming catalog on YouTube here, the only other games that I've played solo ever were Pokemon, RuneScape, and Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia, I only had one video, but I definitely played a lot of solo Phasmophobia because I liked the prospect of doing like solo professional runs back then. And I eventually dropped. Actually, Phasmophobia is another one that has a lot of hours. I want to say that one has over 100 at least. And then I stopped playing Phasmophobia when they updated the AI, and I no longer understood how to play the game. But I think what happens is like I realized that when it comes to gaming, it's like I'm able to play a game longer when the friends I'm playing with will continue to play, because I think the social aspect of gaming is the most fun part of it, and that's just been consistent throughout my entire like gaming career or whatever. Growing up, I had brothers to play with, so I would always play multiplayer games with them. I played World of Warcraft really early on in my life. Like, even got to like beta test that and everything as a kid who had an uncle who had friends in Blizzard. Played Call of Duty with friends. RuneScape was even something that I started playing with friends and then just continued playing by myself as well. Not a lot of solo gaming experiences, and that's relevant. Okay, wait, hold on. I actually need to get loot here. That's relevant because nowadays. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna restart. I didn't get anything on this run. We're gonna go into attempt number 8. We'll just get the flashlight. I was gonna go itemless, but we're just gonna do it. We're gonna get a pro flashlight also. Let's spend a little bit. That's relevant because nowadays I've been playing mostly solo. And that's mostly because, well, part of it is because of, I think I can just run this real quick. real fast. I'm gonna take some damage here though because of this uphill, I think. Oh, never mind. Perfect. Because now that I have the job and stuff, my schedule changed a little bit and it's a lot harder to coordinate playthroughs with the people that I normally play with, like Nico, Larry, Crew Inc. And on top of that, Larry and Nico aren't as available to make Lethal Company stuff as well. Which leaves Crew Inc., but because of our time zone differences, it's kind of a little hard to schedule stuff with them nowadays. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, they're still on the daily upload grind, which is super cool to see. Loot room straight ahead. So what I've been trying to do is like, or at least in the past week or two, I've been reflecting on like my experiences as a gamer or whatever, and seeing what kind of games I could continue playing and uploading as a solo. Because Lethal Company is cool and all, but I definitely prefer playing it with people than solo. Especially nowadays. I mean, I think this Ironman format where I kind of just casually do Ironmans while talking about whatever is the most sustainable solo content I can do, but it's also not the one that I guess the Lethal community at large would like to see. I think right now the meta for Lethal Company YouTube is to just do a bunch of modded stuff and showcase modded monsters and moons, just like how it's always been. And I don't personally enjoy like playing that kind of stuff. I think I prefer just like, I mean, I guess it is a more casual playthrough when you do that, but I prefer just mastering what the game as is. Maybe I'll go put my stuff outside now that I see that hoarding bug. 104 power levels. Especially now that update 50 is out, like there's still stuff that I haven't mastered in this game, or at least gotten like fully grasped yet. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't been able to fully complete the Ironman challenge yet. I mean, Ironman challenge is a lot harder nowadays as well, but like one of the big ones is that now that crouch running is out of the game, I have to remaster eclipse weathers on every moon. Which is something I almost did instead of doing this run. I almost just started a new Eclipse only series. Just because I did have a lot of fun doing that. And I think that's when I stopped doing the Eclipse stuff is when I started having a little less fun with the game as well. It just doesn't feel like the same stakes are there. And modded was cool for views, but then it got old like pretty fast, I'd say. Even like some of the more, I guess, well thought out ones, quote unquote, like monsters that had potential to be like actual additions to the game, it just didn't quite have that same feeling of that drew me to the game in the first place. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling there. Point is, I don't know what I prefer actually, and I think this lack of clarity of what I want in the game is kind of making me want to try something else. Just staring this hoarding bug down. There's a world where I go and kill. Well, is there a point in going down here if he came down here and didn't have any loot? Is this where his stash is? No, he didn't open this. Oh, because he couldn't open it. Fair enough. Hi. The fact that he doesn't have anything kind of worries me. Is it just all behind a locked door? Did I check the fire? Yeah, I did check the fire exit already. I don't know how... I don't think I committed very hard. Okay, there's stuff over there. Close. Oh. Weird key placements, but we'll take it. Candy. Wait, that's a super rare spawn. I think that's more rare than a gold bar, actually. Getting super rare spawns on my... Okay, I'm not opening that. Okay, here comes another spawn. Hopefully nothing crazy. Should probably look at it in case it's a bracken. I saw that large axle, by the way. I guess it's not a bracken because I would have known by now. Not a thumper either. So we're looking at potentially snare flea with how quiet it was. Or it's a slime. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Gaming, notably solo gaming. Is this the way out? Yeah. Not a lot of games. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go back to this point. That most of my gaming experiences have been like social experiences, and I lack that social part whenever I play solo. And like I could open up, I don't know, I guess I could open up playthroughs to the community and then that would kind of solve it a little bit. I mean, it's something I've considered for sure. But at the same time, I also prefer playing with people who are down to commit to like, who are down to commit for the long term, I guess. Because I could always just play one-offs with with people and whatnot, but then I'd much rather just kind of like grow and synergize over a long term. That's why I play a lot with Larry and Nico, and why we're able to grow or play the way we do together. Just have a lot of playtime together. We have good like personalities, synergies. And it's not something I'm entirely like open to exploring at random. Which is why I was open to playing with Crew Inc. as well, because they already had like an established YouTube channel, and I was able to like kind of check out their channel before reaching out to them. And I felt like we would be a good fit. And we've had a good time so far. Only reason we haven't played so far is because of schedule issues. But shoutouts to them for sure. I think this might be it on this run. It's not like a crazy return. Didn't find the apparatus. But man, it's taken me 13 minutes just to say like if I'm probably not gonna stop playing Lethal Company. I mean, as far as like taking it seriously or coming up with new stuff, I don't know how much I'm gonna be committed to that. I'm at least committed to finishing the Golden Man challenge and see where I'm at the end of that. And if I could, to finish like the Ironman challenge in update 50, you know, the challenge that I started. I feel like it's appropriate that I do that at least. But the only thing that stopped me from making a big jump is that I'm not even entirely sure what I would jump to. And that goes back to the gaming thing, like, well, one, there's not a lot of games out there that even catch my interest. I've been like really scouring like the gaming store pages just to see if there's anything like remotely interesting. And the ones that have come to mind are ones that aren't quite ready yet. Like I uploaded a video of a closed playtest of level 0 extraction, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. And I just saw today that that the closed beta or new beta is going to come out this summer. So I just got to hold out for a few more months before that. I saw that Witchfire is available on Epic Games. I might give that one a try. That's going to be the one that I try next, I think. It's not a game that I think I saw like, I forget who uploaded it a while ago, some Witchfire gameplay, but I was kind of interested in that gameplay loop, so I'll give that one a try. It's on Epic Games. It's a little expensive. I mean, not really, 40 bucks. With games being like more than that nowadays, 40 bucks is not a bad price. It's also one of the perks of doing video or gaming YouTube. I can kind of just write that off instead. But I guess people who have like a job and stuff don't have to worry about writing off video games. They can just, you know, make money and buy them, which is kind of like the ideal route, I think. I think the only reason I don't buy $70 video games is out of principle, but even then, one of the games that I've considered playing is Tekken 8. Just because I've always liked the idea of learning how to get good at Tekken. I played Tekken 7 for a little bit. It was a Negan main. Shoutouts. I didn't even like watch The Walking Dead or anything. I didn't even know he was from The Walking Dead. I just saw a dude with a spiked bat, and I was like, dude, this is kind of a cool concept for a fighting game character. So I ran with it. I'm definitely gonna run that beehive, by the way. It's just a matter of... What am I doing? Hold on. We're gonna run this first, and then we'll run the beehive with the key. It's a little... not ideal because I committed to the fire exit. I think I would have liked to do main entrance first. But, I mean, this is a decision that I went with, so we're gonna rock with it. The play is definitely not go main entrance now. The play, I mean, before getting this beehive, I think I get the beehive first. And then I can decide if I want to go main entrance. So I probably should. Because I have to get a decent amount of loot here on assurance. If this beehive isn't worth a lot, I don't think I'll run it. I think I'll take my chances at main entrance. But yeah, stuff can spawn outside now. Oh, that's worth a lot actually. Good. But yeah, level 0 extraction, I'll be playing that when the closed beta comes out in the summer. Witchfire, you'll probably see a video of that in the next few days. I want to revisit Sketchy's contract at some point, because Sketchy's has had like 4 or 5 updates since the last time that Larry, Nico, and I played it. And they're pretty interesting updates, and a lot of the fixes kind of address some of the issues that some of the viewers have had with the game. And I'm personally interested in playing it. It's just I don't know how much I'm interested in the Lethal Company gameplay loop anymore. Kind of want to try something else for a little bit. The real game that I'm holding out for, and that Larry is excited about as well, is Soulframe. Soulframe is a game made by the same devs as Warframe. And it's like basically a fantasy version of Warframe. And I liked Warframe, Larry loved Warframe. And yeah, kinda excited, and I personally like the fantasy genre a lot. So that's kind of like a game that brings Larry's gaming world and my gaming world together, because Larry's mostly like an FPS gamer as well, so the fact that he's even doing Lethal Company to the extent that he is already an anomaly for him as well, just a different anomaly than my own. Like, I'd say this game is more suited for the games that I play. Like, it's more around my style, but the fact that I'm playing it mostly solo now is kind of not it. But I think there is a world where I can play games solo, and a lot of it does have to do with the support that you guys give me on YouTube, because then it doesn't feel as solo anymore. It's just yeah, I don't think now, with how I'm approaching Lethal Company, or not approaching it rather, I think if there were a time to try something else, it's now. And that's part of the reason why one of the many reasons why I ended up picking up a job as well, despite having been full-time YouTube for like most of the year. Is when you get experimental with what you upload on YouTube, you definitely take a hit performance-wise, even if you start uploading the stuff that's within your niche. So like, whenever I upload a variety video, I take a hit on Lethal Company viewership as well, just as a result, because then YouTube just doesn't put the videos on people's watch pages as much. I'm kind of committing a little hard here, huh? Might be okay. There's 2 turrets down that hallway. Maybe we won't be okay. I also have to make at least 2 trips now to make it back. Oh. Okay, well, we'll grab the key just in case. What the? How did I walk over this one? Okay. Well, this should be fun. We'll continue that thought after I take off here. Wait, this is a 0 weight inventory? That's crazy. I saw a dog in the distance. Worm as well. We're just gonna go the super safe way, even though this gives enemies more time to spawn in. Dang, I kind of wish I went into this a little bit more prepared to share the thoughts that I was gonna say. Just because it might be a big thing for the channel where I just completely pivot out of Lethal Company sooner rather than later. But I think it's going to depend how much I actually enjoy the Witchfire game. But yeah, I do plan on pivoting eventually. But it is cool though. I feel like the Lethal Company wave was going to die down a lot sooner than it actually did. I mean, Lethal Company wave never actually died. It's still living pretty strong. And I like that. I like that for the Lethal Company community. Okay. Just gotta grab the beehive and we'll be okay. Not a bad showing. Definitely better than last time so far. I don't think I'm on pace yet. No apparatus on either one. But yeah, Soulframe. But that one's not expected to come out till later this year. I've also considered going back to Pokemon. But rather than going the competitive route, I want to do the Nuzlocke route. Just so, and Nuzlocking would be my way to actually play through the main games of Pokemon, because I actually haven't played through the main games other than Gen 1 through 3. So I'm kind of interested in, wow, Eclipse Vow, sure. Why? I don't have enough on the ship to justify skipping it. Well, you really can't skip moons in this challenge. Just don't give me a giant right here. Alright, well, I have to go. See, like, I'm looking for a game that's kind of chill. You know, Lethal Company's chill sometimes, but lately it hasn't been very chill to me. Probably gonna get brackened here shortly. Look at the heavy inventory, bro. Steam everywhere. What am I supposed to do with that? Jump it? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not how you jump that. Had to clear that like crazy. Oh no, man. Okay. Maybe we are just satisfied. I will go check the fire exit at least, though. Okay, well we're getting some spawns now. Something spawned in. Maybe I make 2 trips. Nah, we're gonna see what we get here. I'm spotted already. Oh, wow. Apparatus. Oh, God. See what I mean by... Well, I mean, I guess it was chill because it's on the other side. Whatever, we're just gonna... and hopefully not die. What the fuck? Okay. No, there's a baboon hawk too. Can you get me here? That means that he's the only giant. But the baboon hawk's stealing all my shit now. I don't have enough time. I'm gonna take advantage of this time, but... Question is if I go back for seconds. Absolutely. Question is whether or not I should have waited for him to spot me again. Okay. We should be good now. That should be okay. Just happy there wasn't more baboon hawks on that. Jeez. Stressful. 365 is not bad though. Okay. Unlike our last video, we actually make it to the company building. I'm probably gonna need to buy a flat or shovel here. But definitely sell everything, because we need as much overtime bonus as we can. Someone brought up an interesting point about the Ironman in Update 50, for the multiplayer version specifically, in that you're not necessarily required to sell everything on the first quota in multiplayer. You can just kind of sell the quota and then go for an insane overtime on the second quota. And the reason you would do that is so that if anyone dies in the second quota, you don't lose a lot of money. I guess it allows you more leeway for death in the second quota if you don't sell everything. I gotta do the math though, seeing if like it's better to do that or if it's better to just sell everything and try not to die. Well, okay, well every time it's better to just sell everything and try not to die. That's the ideal situation. You're not even really supposed to die in the Ironman anyway. But. You know, I think the bigger thing for me, other than just like not being a solo gamer and stuff that's making me not want to do Lethal Company or just games in general, is that I think the reason why I was drawn to gaming a lot in the first place is because it was really good like means of escaping whatever thoughts or situations I was in. Definitely a form of escapism that I was that I was relying on. But nowadays, I don't really like turn to escapism, or there's not much in my life that I actually have to escape from. There's like stuff in my life that I actually want to build towards now. And sometimes it doesn't make sense for me to commit to games when there's potential for more gains if I focus stuff in a different area of life. Some of those are ones that I even sacrificed a bit of progress on just to get to where I am in YouTube now. No, I'm gonna buy the shovel. We're just gonna do it. Because if I need to kill a thumper next round, it's just gonna have to happen. Some of those sacrifices being like a good exercise schedule and also just a good diet regimen. I was pretty healthy before starting the YouTube thing and really diving deep into this, and I kind of want to go back to that. Kind of miss being as physically fit and just also nutritionally sound as I was prior to the YouTube thing. And it's something that I would greatly value also now that I'm working in a kitchen again as well. Just being able to, I mean, I'm able to handle all the kitchen duties just fine, but just to be on top of it rather than being tired at the end would be nice as well. I also just like the idea of being more in shape too. We actually just had like a lifting party at our house last night. It's one that I forgot was even happening. Because something that's been a thing at our house parties nowadays is that everyone hits their PRs on like bench, deadlift, and squat. Well, mostly bench. The first ones were all bench, but yesterday it was everything. And I was supposed to train for that, and I didn't. So yeah, it was cool seeing everyone like do that. I'm like, I gotta go bring that back into my life. Or bring that into my life, actually. So I haven't done a lot of weightlifting ever. I think the only time I ever really did that was... Damn. That's not a good start. Was when I played football in high school, and that's because it was part of my training regimen. And even then, it wasn't as serious. Like, most of the exercise I was doing prior to Lethal Company, it was mostly just running and... towards the end of it, Muay Thai as well. But since I left my old job, the Muay Thai training was included in that, and I didn't want to be paying for lessons on the side. Especially since I wasn't entirely sure where my YouTube income would be later on. I mean, now that I have the food job in addition to YouTube, I'm like in a really good spot. Just oh, clown horn. I don't know if I should carry the shovel with me everywhere. Dude, taking that fall damage is actually real bad. Because I'm like not the best at fighting thumpers. And I would much rather prefer to have as much health as I could before fighting one. So being at half health is not good. I can only take like 2 hits from a thumper now. Another. What's with all these loud things? Even if it takes me a bit longer to traverse the map, I think it's worth having the safety here. Wow, it's gonna take me extra long when I bring that back. Okay, well, the full inventory. I think I'll check fire exit now. Yeah, the Muay Thai was fun, but it was also free at the time. I think ideally I do a mix of like some sort of martial art or combat sport with just weightlifting. Actually, it would just be all of it, huh? Or maybe even training for like a triathlon and eventually do an Ironman in real life. I was talking with Larry about that yesterday because he was also at the lifting party. Like, a good follow-up to Lethal Company would be to do a real-life Ironman. But by the time we were even in shape and conditioned to do that, like, we have no idea if Lethal Company will still even be around. Because I'm thinking, like, if we trained for an Ironman, like, minimum, probably, like, 5 years, if we were good about it. Like, cause dude, when I was training for a marathon, I didn't even get anywhere close to that training before I ended up dropping the running for Lethal Company in YouTube. But, yeah, I guess, what I'm trying to get at is, like, there's a lot of real life stuff that I want to do now that gaming doesn't quite fit where I want it to go, or isn't the most appropriate thing. And I guess a big thing is, that's kind of replacing the gaming itch as well, is what I'm doing in food nowadays. Because I do have a lot of, like, creative freedom with my job now. Like, the actual job itself is pretty, that I do is pretty, like, easy. But the other reason why I took it up, other than the money, is because I would have access to a full commercial kitchen again, and just have the full creative freedom to do whatever it is I needed to do, as long as, you know, I was able to get my work done. So now, instead of what I've been doing, where I would work my full 8 hours and then come home and then film video games, I'm now considering the possibility of just staying at the kitchen afterwards and, like, just experimenting with food and all that. Because that's something that I find... Oh, is this jump possible with this weight? I've seen people do this offense jump, but I haven't seen them do it with weight. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. There's probably a way to do this. If it's anything like the Adamant's jump. Just drop the weight at the top. Well, that's not going to be high enough, is it? Dude, am I not going to get anything on offense? Oh, wait, I was there. What the fuck? Okay. But now, I'm pretty confident that the flashlight and shovel aren't high enough for this. God damn it. Okay, I was right. Well, we might as well limit test. I'm pretty confident that I can't bring this up there. Not at that angle. God damn it, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this stuff in the ship and then come back. Honestly, if anyone has that fire exit jump with that specific weight and has a video for it, let me know in the comments. Damn it, if you can't make that jump without the weight, then what's the point? I probably could have made it with the flashlight if I tried harder. I mean, look what time it is. Also my fault for missing the fire exit jump in the first place. But if you can do fire exit later on in the day, that's also ideal. Because then it's a safer trip back to the ship. Just gotta make it up now. I feel like that's a different way than how I got up last time. Whatever. There's most likely gonna be a thumper in here. As long as it's not a coil head. What the fuck, dude? I would have loved to kill that thing. Pretty sure that door is locked. That door's gotta be locked, that's why it's not coming in. The only thing is that... Alright, whatever. I'm just not gonna die here. Yeah, locked. Well, I would have had to bring a key as well. I don't think it's worth going for it anymore. $191. At least we didn't die. $600. To at least go to the all the paid moons without having to sell early, I need 191. I only need like 200 something on these other moons. March. Okay. No weather on March. Love to see it. Let's see if we can get some beehives. 2. Let's see if we're lucky with them. Okay. Doesn't seem like we're gonna be lucky. But we can always get lucky on these spawns as well. There's tulip snakes. I'm running right into at least one. Okay. Got a B-type engine going for me. I don't like that there's two-handed objects. Three two-handed objects? Bro. Let's troll. But if I must, I will. Honestly, wait, if there's more than one, I can like kind of jetpack and make the time worth it, maybe? Okay, well. The thumper. Now I get the thumper. On March. If the best I can get is these 3 two-handed items, I'm gonna be real sad. So there's a beehive. Good. I might kill this. The carry weight's kind of gonna ruin my timing. Extra 3 pounds carry weight matters on a map like 56. Bro. Whatever, it just means I don't prioritize getting the second. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. And the baboon hawk nest was right there. We're gonna check this first. Maybe we get the beehive on the way back if there's nothing. Because I can't go that far if there's a thumper. Yeah, this is real good. See, that was already more valuable. There's even one more item, isn't there? Dude, I could have sworn I scanned 3 items. God damn it. I'm gonna miss it for sure. There's another loot room over there, actually. But something else is spawning in, I'm good. Baboon hawk now. Is it just one? I'm injured. You know what? We're just gonna go to Adamants. Adamants will sort me out. And if Adamants doesn't sort me out, then Rand will sort me out. And if Rand doesn't sort me out, then Dine will sort me out. And if Dine doesn't sort me out, then Titan will sort me out. And if Titan doesn't sort me out, then Embryon surely will. And if Embryon doesn't, then Artifice most definitely will, if I can afford to go there still. Flooded Adamants. Okay. So even visiting on day 6 does not avoid the flood. That's cool. Two beehives, hopefully ones that I can get. Doesn't seem like it immediately. The baboon hawk nest, the other side. Okay, so someone in the comments last time said that I missed a parkour that I can do even when it's flooded. That doesn't look like I can do that when it's flooded. Might have to wait for the water to go down a bit. But you know what? Someone in the comments also said that I could do the fire exit jump on offense with the 19 pounds. But all the videos I saw of people doing the fire exit jump on offense did not have 19 pounds. So... it's kind of why I wish just more people made videos. Like, if you have that knowledge, why not just put something out there? If you have a computer that can play Lethal Company, you have a computer that can run OBS and screen record. Maybe I'll come back with a flashlight. I don't want to go any further without one. Beehives must be down more. I could do my due diligence and just test out these things like prior to a run also. Like, that's also my responsibility as a player too. But like, oh, not a bad little inventory here. Wait. Wow, full inventory actually. No, wait, I have a key in the... Also just have an alternative. Oh. That works. But whether or not I make this jump is a whole other thing. I think what I'll do is I'll just carry these. This brush weighs 11 pounds. And then come back for the bill. Surely I can make this jump, right? There's one of the beehives. Okay. Oh, manticoils. And then this is less weight than that other inventory, so this should be okay. Just want to get it on the other side of this baboon hawk nest. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, dude. What the fuck is that? I hate this game. This is stupid as hell. At least they'll bring it over there, right? Oh, there's 4 of them though. I should have just committed and taken the 1 inventory. I lost 4 items because I decided to go back for that bell. You know what? I actually don't think this is enough. Damn it. Because I'm gonna have to sell to go to Titan. Unless the overtime bonus got me, but I don't think it does. Maybe I should have bought a stun grenade. I don't know. Okay, that's a play that I could have done. I could have bought a stun grenade and stunned all of them. Fortunately, that's only something I thought of after I left. But this friend's already kind of tilting me, so whatever. Let's get out of here. Okay. Hopefully I have 1850 by the end of that sell. So I don't have to sell any extra to go to Titan. You know, granted that I live long enough to get to Titan in the first place. I don't think I'm getting a 105 overtime bonus with this, unfortunately. So I will have to sell a little bit to go to Titan, which isn't great. Now I need to get like an average of 550, probably 600 actually on Ren, Dine, and Titan to have enough money to afford the rest of the run. Because I need 1650 to go to Embryon and Artifice. Rend is Stormy. I don't like anything about this run, actually. This is so dumb. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm like looking to get out of Lethal Company a bit. Like having the challenges like this isn't like quite as exciting as it used to be for me. Like before I would be able to kind of put up with it a bit because I'm like, okay, well, even if we lose here, it'll be like a good content bit. But I like at least I found joy in that angle. I'm not finding as much joy nowadays. What the f- I ain't seen anything like that. That's like the most unhinged spike trap spot spawn I've ever seen. Get a thumbnail real quick. What's that music? Was that in game? Or is that in real life? Fuck. It's just mansion ambient sound. Have I just not been to a mansion in that long? Hoping for like a nutcracker spawn or something here. Although I saw that like shotgun and shell values were changed again. I think shells don't sell for anything again. Dude, is Rend empty? Fuck. You know, I'm also just realizing that I forgot the bit that I was supposed to do for this video as well. I wasn't gonna do a regular Ironman. I was gonna do an Ironman where I randomized the moon order. But I kind of forgot. I mostly just wanted to get this run over with because there's stuff that I want to do today. There's like there's a breakfast pop-up that I want to go to. There's like new breakfast sandwiches, and there's a guy who's doing like a cold brew mocktails. It's basically just like a drinks or cold brew drinks inspired by existing cocktails. One of them being like something called a cold fashioned, where it's like a what's it called? No, cold brew with like orange bitter. Oh, hold on. Game changer. How much is this worth? 109, not bad. God, when was the last time I've been at the Ren fire exit? Not gonna lie, it's been a fat minute. So I hope I remember how to get back. Following the cliffside here. And then running straight. If this doesn't get me there, then I'm boned. I keep seeing like shapes that look like dogs or an outdoor enemy. Don't like that. But we could probably kill giants with lightning now, huh? Watch there be a mask in the ship. I don't want to go back. I really don't. But man, I only got like 215. Not nearly enough. Another mask. Okay, well, Bracken lag is still a thing in update 50. What the hell? Maybe I'll just prioritize not dying. But dude, there's probably something out here that'll kill me now. Why do I hear footsteps that aren't mine? Surely I'm tripping. Pretty sure I heard a giant footstep. Dog. Dog. Alright, well. I don't think there's any point in continuing the run. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.